morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing what's in my box. Oh, that's what's bothering me. I moved that little box under my feet. So yeah, we've got lots of things here to play with. Oh, that's something we did last week. Well, we finished that one off and that one, and we'll finish that off. I might finish one of those. I'll do that. I think I'll cover that whole thing. Then I have these. I might, that's really nice, just looks like parchment, so I think I might work on a couple of those. They're just from envelopes, packets. I'll do that. I can do that one, and that might be it. We'll see. What's this? Oh, that's just a folded thing. Just trying to, I might do that one as well. They're the folded lettery sort of things. So we'll put these, I'll put those, I wanted to put them out of my way. I'll put them, I'll open my drawer and just put them there. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's going to happen here. So this is just like a, it's on, what's it called, newsprint paper, and it just needs a little something extra to embellish it, and then it can go into a pocket. So I'm thinking, what's in this one? I think it's label-y sort of stuff. I'm just going to add, oh, something like that. Just something little like that. And that just tucks into a pocket. Very simple one to start off with. We're just warming up today. It's a very sunny day outside, but I don't think it's that warm. I think the max is going to be like 10. So how are you all today? I hope everyone's well. I woke up kind of tired today. Don't know why. Right, so we'll glue that on. I think that's it. I'm not adding any more. You could add a little something there, but no, I think that's it. Okay, put that over there. Now here I just need to cover all of this, and that is a nice writing page. So let's see what we have. I think I have here mostly double-sided papers. That's not. They're all double-sided, so I don't want to use those. Oh wait, that might be a boo-boo one. It is. Look at that, printed over the top. So I can use that. Let's put this. No. I think, oh yes, I'll put that there. So I'll put a marking. I'm going to use my cutter today. There and there. Oh, I was thinking there was looking at another marking, thinking that was what I was cutting, but no, it's that one. Don't think I need to keep that piece, and we'll put that there. Okay, fill in the middle first, and then go around the edges. Okay. Oopsie. I'll have to get a wet one and wipe that, because everything is going to get sticky. I don't mind that you can see the background a little bit. So just recycling rather than throwing out. Okay, put that over there. I tend to throw my wet ones on onto my pieces of paper, and then they sort of get all soggy. I was wondering if we added a little piece of fabric, but no, I don't think so. I just had that sitting there. Okay, so what about, I do have, oops, oh dear, I just, oh, they shouldn't be there. I wondered where all the medieval mirage papers had gone yesterday when I was tidying up. I couldn't find them. I thought, oh gosh, I've used a lot. And actually, I had put them over there. So I probably, that should be put away. I probably will need to pick those up off the floor and put them away. Those are good. Oh, excuse me. Something tickled my throat. What is all that stuff? A whole lot of stuff that I should be using, probably. Should be in my scrappy thing. Pull those out, Just going to grab a few things while we're here. And we can go in there afterwards. Okay. And I also have that one. Okay. Right. Oh, I did see my scissors there, so my little ones there. So I'm debating whether to add a flower. Just do a little whiz cut here. This one you don't need the pen because it's got a nice background. That doesn't matter if you don't go right flush to the flower. Oh, I quite like that. That's really clashy. And what about if I had one of these? I might like a smaller one. We'll just see. I'll cut it out first. I'm just going to slow myself down. When I'm doing a video, I feel like, because I'm aware of taking up your time, I always feel like I need to rush. I don't need to rush. I need to enjoy the process and just get on with it. No. And you can, I like it there, you can fast forward or put me on double time and listen to a chipmunk if you won't want to watch the whole thing. Because I usually only do about 30 or 40 minutes when I'm doing this, unless I get carried away. Usually I need to move on to, it's like next. I'll slide that over a bit more and then trim. I like them sometimes to just come off the side. Okay, cool. And then I'll use this one. I think I'll just do the small one. I think someone asked me the name. This one's We Are Memory Keepers. The other one that I use is, I've forgotten, Bussin, whatever, Creative, whatever it's called. Just a minute. Let me see. This one. Yeah. VAESSEN, Creative. That's another one I use. I really like that. Good. Okay, next. Let's make this into some sort of taggy sort of thing, or journal card. And I'm going to go over here to my papers that I have hardly used. New ones. They're not new. Well, they're newish. That's double-sided. We've got to be careful not to use the double-sideds. I'm going to have, oh gosh, it's pretty. Oh, I don't know. I'd like something bigger for that. I would like to not lose all of that. Maybe I'll put that one on there. Okay, getting sidetracked. We'll do that one first. So I kind of want to cover it up as best I can. I probably have trouble seeing my markings here. There it is. I see it. Nice piece there to use. Now, let's see. And that will fit on there. Okay, good. Because then we can give that one a chance to dry a little bit. So I can then fold it, because otherwise it gets a lumpy crease. And I'll probably need to pull out my little bone folder because it's quite a stiff, not stiffish, not overly stiff, but it is a cardstock, so I'm trying not to get it all over my table. Got it. It doesn't matter if you can just see the edges. I think that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll put that one aside because it needs something else, but we'll put it aside and let it dry a minute, and then we'll be able to embellish. And I had another one here, so I think I'll do another one. And I might see if I've got the, why do I need, oh, here we go. I have blue as well. Well, it's not all blue, but the soft, pretty. Absolutely love that. Love it all. Love them all. Okay, let's do maybe that. Oh, no, let's do that, because that will end up almost on the front. So okay. Okay, see how quickly I get into a mess. Let's just spread those out a bit. Okay, middle. Okay. Right. And then we'll put that one aside as well to dry. And we'll move on to something else, and then we'll come back and finish it. Oh, do you want to know the size of these? I mean, these are, I'm recycling, so I don't know if it's of any benefit to you, but it is about 6 3/4 and 6 3/4, because it's a square. Hello, Rachel, it's a square. Okay, I wanted to do this. And just going to have a little look here and see. So I could do maybe one that goes that way. I wanted to do it going the other way though. That's what I really wanted to do. I have this. It's lovely. Let's do that. Again, I don't mind if I can see my piece of paper. I'll glue that on. Excuse you. I mean, you never get through all the stuff really, because more is created. And what I'm going to do here is just fold that over like that. So it's going to become a slightly narrower tag than it was going to be, just because my paper is narrow. So I'm just going to fold that over. I like that look. And then we need to put something on the back for writing. Oh, and I so happen to have this piece of paper. So trim, keep that, that's a good tab piece. Trim there and there. Okay, so I think I'll fold that one over like so and put my glue on. Okay, and I'm just going to snip my corners. I'm still going to have it like a journal card shape more than a tag, even though it's longer and narrower. It's like, I think that's beautiful. I could actually even just leave that as it is. I might cut this one out. I will struggle to see which way is the up, but let's just have a look. That's it. Oh, I think I'll put that there. Okay, good. Over to this side. There we go. And I think that's going to be it on here. Just keep it simple. You can always add more afterwards. Okay, nice little journal card. Then we had, I need to do that one because these are simple. These just, they're the writing spots. Oh, that one's the envelope-y sort of one. They're cool, those. So I would put something here. So happen to have that. Oh, I like that. Will I put it there? I think I'll put it there. That was lucky. I mean, some of these things are just really quick to finish off, but when you do many of them, like you have a session making them, you sort of start to get tired. So that's why I might prepare a whole lot, but then I will just go and put them aside. I'll finish some and then put the others aside just so I can have a break from them and do them with, as I say, with fresh eyes. Okay, so let's do this one. That's a side tuck. We've got it's kind of a semi sort of glassine sort of feel about it. So probably don't need to cover all of it. Leave all the bits of paper over there. I kind of like that flower. Yes. Now, my first job with these is always to cut out these more fiddly bits while I've got lots to hold on to, because when you start snipping it away, it becomes more and more floppy and, in inverted commas, fragile. Okay, so we'll go in here first. And I would make sure I use a nice non-sticky piece of paper to glue that, because it's got all these little bits stick down and then they rip when you lift it off. I think I'll get this bit off first. I think I'll cut that one last because it's just making this a little bit more sturdy while I've still got to cut a few bits. One of the reasons why I don't just collect, I do have some. I use them sparingly because I sort of forget about them, but I don't collect a whole lot of books with illustrations. I used to when I first started. I've told you before, I thought I had to do so many things when I first started. Honestly, you can do what you want. And so I don't collect a lot of books to, you know, fussy cut from, because I do have, as I mentioned, I do have them, but then, you know, you'd be endlessly buying books and ripping them up, and sometimes when you get them you think, oh gosh, it's you know, it's a shame to rip that up, and so I don't really want to have to fuss too much and buy them, and they're becoming harder and harder to find because everyone's buying them, and because they're in short supply, they become more and more expensive. So that is one of the reasons why I just prefer to use a digital. I also don't really enjoy using scrapbooking paper, and again, it's another thing that you would have to endlessly have to keep buying. So, you know, with a digital you can just print it out. And it's still a decorative paper. It has the same function, except for, you know, of course, scrapbooking papers, well, depending, sometimes they're thinner, sometimes they're more cardstocky. I also found scrapbooking papers too thick. Like, I'd only do certain things with them. I couldn't do everything with them. Whereas with a piece of copy paper, you can reinforce it if you want to make it thicker, or use it as it is as pages, whereas the scrapbooking paper tends to be thick. And it also becomes hoardy because, oh, I like that piece of paper, I don't want to have to go and buy it. Or maybe, you know, especially with someone like a company like Stamperia, they're quite often, you know, they're always bringing out new ranges, and as lovely as they are, then they would run out. You know, they'd finish and not restock them. So then you would definitely hoard the papers. I mean, I do have scrapbooking papers. I'm just slowly trying to sort of work through them and weed them out, because I don't really need them, I don't think. So yeah, I was just thinking about that because I was thinking about cutting the flowers, and there are some creatives who use the books a lot and don't use digitals, and that's fine. But I was thinking, why don't I do that? And I was just thinking out loud that I don't do it because I don't want to have to keep buying them and feel hoardy. Sometimes just half is nice. Here we go. Like that down. Do I want to put anything there? I don't know. I'm not sure, because I mean, that's a very nice write, and I think it's really nice when you put a little bit of writing around those sorts of things. Let me just think. Do I want to add maybe a little something just across there, just to cover that maybe. So I could cut this, but then I think I might tear it across the top. You could also put some washi tape down there if you wanted to. And these can also be stitched into a signature. And when did we do these? Last week or the week before? I can't remember. In Roxy's weekly challenge. You could also stitch them into a signature. I can't remember if I said that when I did the video. I made them to go into a pocket, but they could be stitched into the signature. Just looking for my wet one. Okay. So I think that's done. I think it's nearly time to revisit the ones that we prepared before. Let me just see if there's something else here taking my fancy. Oh, we're getting through the pile of stuff that I pulled out. I might do that one. And I've got 2 more of those. See, I don't really want to cover all of that. I'll do something down here, but I don't want to cover all the stamping. I like the stamping. So I could do something like, no, I don't like that. Something like that. Take a little bit of this off. Nothing like a bit of 1700s paper with a bit of mid-1900s. Oh, no, 2000 even. Envelope, a 2000 envelope. Probably 250 odd years age difference. Like that one. It's good when you have the stuff already on your table ready to use, isn't it? So this one, yeah, I'm going to go in there and cut that little bit out, and then the rest you just really have to go around the outskirts of it. So Lulu's got her last exam today for this session, and then but she's got to do 4 in June, July. That'll be tough, but she's sort of working out the mechanism of it all. She'll have to be organized as much as she can during the semester, and so she'll be pretty tired. And then she's got to do one in September, because you have more opportunities to do the exams. You decide which exams you're ready for, and they're like, these exams have to be done then to go on to the next year, I believe. But yeah, so she wanted to do more, but then realized she wasn't ready and didn't really have the time. So because also we went to Australia, so she didn't, and she started preparing a different exam and realized that it was she needed more to do more work on that, so she wasted a bit of time doing that. So she's only done 2 now, but she could even do 2 in September if she wanted to, and just 3. So her dad said to her, just play it by ear, just see how you go during the year. But if you're able to, then do the 4, but if not, do 3 and then 2, and then you've completed the year of exams. Kind of a different system to Australia. I don't know what it's like in other countries. In Australia, the exams are fixed. Everybody has to do them. So, but some of her exams are like handing in stuff they've worked on during, oh, I like that, working on stuff that they've done during the year. And that's it. So she it might be a thing, like they have these things called revisions, where they look at their drawings and they give them feedback. They give them a temporary mark, and then you go home and with all of the things that they've told you, you redo them or fix them or whatever. usually it entails redoing them because the drawings have to be, they're, you know, sort of technical architectural sort of drawings, so they need to be very neat. And even how heavy you press down on the pencil is important. Like, they'll take marks off if you've got a heavy hand and that sort of stuff. And so yeah, so that's what, and then when they, two of the subjects, when she goes to the exam, it's handing in what you did during the year. So we'll just see how she goes. Like, you might be that she's able to keep up with the corrections and everything, and study for the studying exams that require studying, and then she'll be able to do the 4. Fingers crossed. I'm trying to see here if I had anything. I want to put something up there, but none of those. What book did I pull out before? And where has it gone? Where has it gone? Over here. I put it back. I want something, I think, a bit more vertical. And here we're getting down to the dregs, so I kind of need to print them out again. Although you met that one, I didn't mind that. It's actually kind of clashy. You know, I like that. If it doesn't, it's not meant to go, I will like it. I could like that one. Let's have a look at this one. I think it needs to be a big, oh, I think I like that one more. Or do I like that? No, I like the boldness of the colour. That's what I'm going to go with. I know. It's just the way I am. Can't help it. Okay, now we really are we're going to put the other things back in the drawer, and we're going to move on to those two and finish them off, because otherwise we'll be here a day. Oh, wait, just a minute. I haven't finished. I'm going to put that on there, and I love it. And then here is like this. I think we'll leave that. I don't think I need to add any more. Right on there. Cool. And got a nice side tuck there. That one's done. Okay. Look at that big blobby glue. This was the first one. I mean, they're not 100% dry, but they're getting there. So it's quite thick. So this is what I need. And we might use the Vasen, whatever you call it, punch. Oh, it's tough. No, it's too hard. I will have to do them separately. Oh, I got 3 there, but I think I'll have to do them. I wanted to do this. Let's see if I can do it. Did it? That's how thick it is. Okay, got it. Okay, that means I can do that one as well. Right. Because when you open it, then you get that lovely detail, and I like that. Oh, I just think that's going to be very pretty on there. I would put that still in an Italian style, botanical something sort of journal. I think that's gorgeous. That is going there. Quick, snappy decision. Snap, snap. I obviously had things that I felt inspired by today on my table. I think I'll move it over. I don't want to line it up with that. I don't want to line it up with that, so then I do a little bit of maneuvering. Pretty. And leave that. I mean, that, how simple is that? You could do more, but I don't think you need to. And then this one, let's fold that. Oops, don't drop that, you need it. And we'll do the other punch. Struggle, struggle. They literally just fly around all over you. Okay, got that. And they'll flatten out when they go in a journal, so you get the nice detail in there. I just think that is so pretty. I mean, you don't need too much on it. Let's see. I'll put those away, don't need them now. Put the bone folder away. Do I have... No. Just trying it out. I have that pretty thing. It's too small. Too small and not the right colour. Don't have any others here, I don't think. Just looking to see, because I don't think I have them in my pouch. Those labels, I've used them all. That can go back here. So we nearly did everything that I pulled out. Well, let me see in this pouch again if there's any more. That one's too big. Oh, here's one. Okay. I was just thinking one of these that's very poorly cut. Oh, I think there. And I won't wrap it around. I think I'll just have it go to the edge. That's it. I'm not putting any more because the paper is so pretty. And put that about. He's covering the vase. Let's move it up a little bit so you can see a bit more of it. That's it. Now that will flatten too when it's in a journal. It's just a strong journaling spot, like tough. And you can, didn't do that one. You can, you know, put pockets. You can do all kinds of things, but I'm keeping it simple for the moment. There's that one, just very pretty. I'm going to put those under my mat for a bit. And then I absolutely love that. That's one of my favorite things, that one. I finished off that. That's also a favorite thing. I love that one too. There. And then we just did that on a little writing spot. Made a journal card / tag, made a big one. I think that's also one of my favorite things. And that one. So very simple today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. We got quite a bit done, so I'm very happy. And I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.